10 seconds remaining.
10.
Dire team pick. Five seconds remaining. Reserve time. Dire team banned. Radiant team banned. Dire team banned. Seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Oh.
Radiant team banned. Radiant team pick. Seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Disruptor.
Dire team pick. Radiant team pick.
Puck.
Dire team pick. Seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time.
Gyrocopter!
Radiant team banned. Seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time. Dire team banned. Radiant team pick.
Puck. 10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time. Dire team banned. Radiant team pick.
5 seconds remaining. 4 seconds remaining. 3 seconds remaining. 2 seconds remaining. 1 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 seconds rem 10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time.
Weaver.
Dire team pick. Seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time.
Wind Ranger at your service.
Seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Thank God.
So everybody is up top here for YeS submarines. Looks like there's gonna be no fighting early on here for the bounty runes. I'm just gonna grab this one for Scary Faces Young, and it looks like the Windrunner is going to pick up this bounty for YeS submarine.
Every coin helps.
So, lanes are as follows. You've got Nickrill on the Bat Rider going in that off lane bottom. King R and Ramses are set up to do some safe lane farming. And then in the mid lane right now, you've got Shavash and ILTW, Windrunner and Wisp up against Undershock on that puck. And then up top, you've got Artis and Nosik up against Afterlife on that Nature's Prophet. Meanwhile, in the jungle, Chen. So Undershock a little low here. Might want to be a little bit careful. Windrun is up and Power Shot available. Ends a Power Shot, Windrun in. Get yourself a quick first blood. Or maybe that's just my low MMR talking for a crazy move like that. But Ramses here, King R bottom. Ramses sitting 3 and 5, not doing too bad. Getting the denies, keeping Nickrill low. King R sitting over in the jungle. Gonna get spotted for a quick second here. Stacked and pulled from Nosik. Gonna push this wave back towards YeS, his tier 1 tower. Whew. Excuse me for sounding stuffed. It's because I am. So Undershot going in a little bit. Treants are there. But no follow-up with the orb. Meanwhile, the tether does come up. King R is invisible. Chen getting a little caught out here. Nickrill is only level 2. He's looking for something. King R there as well. Chen getting really low. Nickrill looking for the kill, but Shavash is going to be the one who goes down first to King R. So it's first blood going the way of King R. King R now trying to run out. He's got one more hit left on him. Nickrill is going to clean up. Undershock now getting really low. He's going to have to orb out. Actually going to stay around because Nickrill is stuck there. And he's going to die. So a 2 for 2 split. First blood going the way of King R and Scary Faces Young. So a little bit more beneficial. Actually, it says a little more beneficial for Yellow Submarines. Just by about 200 gold there. Meanwhile, Artis not involved. He's going to continue to farm sitting 1901. Ramses didn't go into the fight either. He's going to continue to farm down low, sitting at 17 and 12. So meanwhile, that mid lane, Windrunner getting really low here, not getting caged up. Had to use Windrun. Undershock is a little too low to move in. Artis maybe looking for a dive here on Afterlife, but he reconsiders, getting down to about half health. Nickrill not going back to base, only has boots, about 1,000 gold here. Shavash moves into the jungle as well, looking to stack. There are a bunch of stacks here ready for Yellow Submarines. Just about every camp is stacked right now. Artis does pick up those phase boots, making that dive a little bit more plausible. But meanwhile, down low, Ramses getting a little bit of free farm. Sitting at 29 and 16. Aqua and Juan, 2 Fairy Fires, and a Tango. And then King R, he's sitting with boots and that first blood, you know. Spend a little money. Ramses only level 5, Artis level 5 as well. They're starting to siege this bottom tier 1 as Chen is here and so is Afterlife. So it looks like it's going to be a non-contested tier 1 for the side of Scary Faces Young early on here.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
They look to continue to push here, maybe get some pressure on this tier 2. The TP does come in from Artis, who just hit level 6, maybe looking for a good call down. Nobody really there to follow up. So he's just going to use flat cannon and get the other side to back off. Meanwhile, Undershock is sitting here, has Botto, no Talisman. And about 500 gold, sitting level 6. Nosik trying to get away, the TP in from Afterlife. Find himself away, gets sprouted, trying to TP out, but that's way too late. Afterlife gonna pick himself a kill there. Easy on that Phoenix of Nosik. Undershot getting hit up here, gonna get shackled here, and now he's really low, gonna try and orb away. Does successfully find himself getting a little bit farther. Those spirits are gonna do a lot of work from Shavash, but Dream Coil is laid down here, and not for much. King R invisible, looking for something. About 600 net worth going the way of Yellow Submarines. Well, Ramses and Afterlife are now working on this tier 1 top, so they're looking to get some towers, stay a little aggressive here, and trying to put as much pressure on Yellow Submarine as they can. Gross in with 2,000 gold. He's trying to get that early blink. Meanwhile, Nosik in trouble. Ramses moving in. Icarus dive out. Glimpse level 1 might have helped, but wasn't enough.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
So 52 and 4 sits Artis. Doing pretty well with that farm. Up against Ramses now, who's trying to put as much pressure on him as he can. He's all alone up there against 3. Not sure he knows it just yet. Now free farm on the bottom lane again, going to Afterlife. He's going to be sitting 24 and 3, looking towards his next item. Sitting here with Phase Boots, Bracer, Wand, and a TP right now. Doing pretty well farming. Has himself 1 kill, 1 assist, so has been involved quite a bit for the 3 kills they have. And for all you math freaks out there, that's 66% of the kills he's been involved in. Rocket coming the way of Ramses, gonna let it hit him real fast, moving up into it. Well, the TP in here from Afterlife, looking for a kill. Shavash is gonna be in a little bit of trouble. He's getting hit up here. He's gonna fall to the ulti. Well, maybe Afterlife might be in a little bit of trouble. He's gonna just TP out, nothing really stopping him there. Did take quite a bit of damage from the power shot right before he left, but still gets out, and he's still fine.
With me.
So Ramses 55 and 16. The farm has slowed down a little bit for him. Get rocket barraged here, getting real low. Just gonna get out in time lapse. So dives a little far, uses time lapse. Not a long cooldown, only 60 seconds. Here comes the shackle on the King R. Meanwhile, that's a glimpse back, and that's gonna keep him alive there as he TPs out, gets himself away. So top tower goes down. Ramses is diving with Afterlife, and now the call down on 2. Afterlife gonna get low, Supernova to follow. And Nosik gonna grab himself a kill over Afterlife, and Ramses gonna run his way out. About 200 health. Let Icarus dive in. Nosik really looking, throws down a sentry, can't find him. Now he's going back up. Ramses in a bit of trouble here, doesn't have time lapse for 14 seconds. Trying to TP out, he's not seen in the Shikuchi. He's going to be able to successfully get away from Gyro and Phoenix. So up is Undershock. Glimpse is used. Nosik gonna come right on back from that well. He's gonna get really low here and fall to King R. Meanwhile, the lasso is gonna come on Undershock. He's getting real low. The shackle is there, but the trees are gone. And Undershock is gonna fall. So Nosik falls, and so does Artist. Afterlife trying to make his way out of there. Sprout's trying to give himself some space. But the double kill for the Windrunner. It's 2 for 2. Benefiting more Yellow Submarines as they've got Puck and Nature's Prophet down.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
So the blink is picked up here by Nosik. Or Nicoril, sorry. Excuse me. Artist there, looking up against Undershock Afterlife and Chen.
Structures are fortified. Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Yellow Submarine might be looking to do something here. Puck gonna phase shift out of that one. Gets shackled to a Chen creep. But not going to be too much more as here comes the rocket, but nothing really to follow. The Dream Coil used on Artist. He might be in trouble. Here comes the Static Storm from King R, and he's going to fall. So what looked to be a counter initiation is actually going to be 2 gone as Nosik falls. Now, back comes Shavash, and it's 3. That Everlong Glimpse is going to bring back Wisp and kill him. So 3 kills for Scary Faces Young, grabbing themselves about 2,000 on the net worth. Counter initiation looked to be there for Yellow Submarines, but everybody on the side of Scary Faces Young did a great job of countering the counter. Got the kills. Up top, Afterlife's in here, 900 gold. Courier on the way with a blink dagger for Puck. So smoke used, TP top. King R just walking. Shavash is there, the shack on Afterlife, not much after. They're going to try and kill Shavash before he can relocate out, and they do, and now the Windrunner is going to be in trouble. Undershock actually taking a lot of damage here. He's going to phase shift to keep himself alive as the Glimpse comes on ILTW, and he's going to fall. So 2 kills again for Scary Faces Young. And the Glimpse, pretty sure was used there, right? I just imagine that. Yeah, it was. Alright. Thought I just dreamt it for a second. But he glimpsed back ILTW, gets him out of range from hitting Undershock, keeps him alive. And they do take 2 there. 11-7 for Scary Faces Young.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Tower is under attack.
Now they start to siege this tier 2. Nothing really for Yellow Submarines here, and
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Artist goes down to the Weaver. Meanwhile, Chen gonna get lassoed up here. He's gonna fall, so 1-for-1 trade. Bottom lane is Ramsey's Afterlife and King R. Really looking to keep some pressure on here. Gonna go for this tier 2 bottom
Dire's bottom
after
tower
taking
is
that
under
top
attack.
one. And now the TP does come in here from Nosik. Not really much he can do all by himself. King R really looking to move up. Gets the Glimpse, gets the Sprout and the Cage. See you later, Nosik. You are down for the count. Artist TP's in, and now he's going to be in a little bit of trouble. Here comes the Tether. Gonna back up.
Bottom tower is under attack.
Here, Nicoril trying to get the kill on King R. He uses the Cage. Actually gets pushed away. The blink from Nicoril does confirm the kill, so they go 1-for-1. Undershock a little far out here. He's going to blink forward. Use the orb and get himself a little further away. And he'll be able to safely retreat back into his jungle. Take a look at at the net worth really quickly. You've got Ramses on top. ILTW does get the shackle on to Ramses. He's getting real low. No time lapse for him. Does Shikuchi away for the time being. Gets the power shot off and survives with 10 health. Woo! Quite the close call for Ramses there as he sits with 10 health. Aftershock in a little bit of trouble here. Necro gonna get the lasso up. Nothing really to follow, so he's starting to run his way out, and without the lasso, he's just gonna TP out and be free. Maelstrom is finished on ILTW here. 900 gold as well, and now looks like Scary Faces are gonna wait to take a quick Roche. There's no ward vision here for Yellow Submarine, so they don't know it's going. Do find a dominated creep. Maybe that ticks him off, but it won't be fast enough. They pick up the Aegis. They smoke right out. They're going to be looking for a kill right out of this Roche pit. Guardian Greaves almost finished here on Chen. Artis getting a little too close here. Undershock shows. Now here comes the cage. Here comes the Dream Coil. A lot of damage going their way. Static Storm is dropped. ILTW not going to be in too much trouble. Going to get glimpsed actually back into it, but it's going to finish. Now the net comes out from Chen. ILTW getting a little low here. Doing a lot of damage, and he's going to fall to Ramses. Shavashi is moving back, but he's going to get hit up, and Ramses with the double kill. And 3 down for the side of Yellow Submarines, and they do take Nicaril as well. So 4 for O. Aegis still up on Ramses. They're going to continue to push this mid lane. Deep is Undershock.
Oh, thank God.
So they actually shift over to this bottom lane to try and take that as Ramses starts hitting on the mid lane. Start to do a lot of damage to this bottom lane, but everybody's starting to get back up here for Yellow Submarines. The Supernova is used. I wouldn't say well. Undershock, Ramses, Afterlife, King R, the entire squad just staying. It looks like it's going to be a call down for space, but Ramses gets shackled here. He is going to get dusted up. Ramses does use his time lapse here. Going on Nosek, he's going to fall. Artist getting real low here. Ramses is unstoppable. Just gets popped, so he stopped for 5 seconds. Shackle does come out, and down goes King R. Ramses trying to do as much as he can, but it looks like they're just going to try and retreat as Afterlife getting real low here. Needs one more hit. He's got 100 health. Gets healed up a little bit. Nicaril trying to push them back as Undershock falls. Now Ramsey going to try and do a lot of damage on Nicaril and get the kill. And he does. Afterlife. He's going to fall.
Thread is broken.
We take a look at the recap. 4 falling. Really 3. It was the Aegis that fell for Ramses. Going to be 2,200 gold going the way of Yellow Submarines. As we take a look at the net worth here, it's only going to bring them back to about 7,500. So your top 2 net worth earners are Ramses and Undershock. Ramses has that Lincoln's full charged wand, treads, and an Aqua, saving up 1,700 gold here. Maybe for a Desolator, not really sure he wants to go with that. He does pick up the Mithril Hammer, picks up a TP, could always be a BKB here early on with just 1 Mithril Hammer. We'll have to find out. But most likely, with it being a Weaver, it will probably be a Desolator here. King R, he's working on... he's got Arcane Boots. I have no idea. Oh god. My knowledge is gone. Yeah, that's Sideshow's scared. But it's just fail. It's just fail. Whew. being really silent because my brain fart of not knowing that was a Veil. It's very disappointing to me. ILTW tries to go for that blink. Shackle doesn't get it, but now he uses the ult, and Afterlife is just gonna fall. King R is there. The Static Storm is there, and they are gonna relocate out. Oh, they know you're coming back. Shavash, oh no. Yeah, you're dead. That's about it. That's all you got when you have relocate showing like that. Undershot gonna TP mid here, gonna be looking for something. Does have the Dream Coil up. Artist with no mana here, so he might want to back up. Going towards that Ags is ILTW. About 2,500 gold away. So it's going to be a little while till he gets it. Afterlife has that Maelstrom, has Smoke, Phase Boots, 555 gold. On top of that, Drums, Wand, TP. Undershock, Yules, Blink, Bottle, Wand, Treads, TP. King R going towards that Veil. And Ramsey's going to that BKB. So I'm actually not going to finish off the Guardian Greaves just yet. It looks like Chen's actually going to go for that Ags first. So gonna try and get that upgraded ulti here instead of Guardian Greaves, which he's pretty close to. Take a look at the other side here. Artist sitting with almost a BKB here, about 500 gold off. Nickero has his 4-staff, has his blink, has a gem ready for Ramses. That's gonna be interesting in the next fight. It's going to be interesting to see how Ramses deals with that, but it looks like they're just going to back off, let him finish the BKB, maybe wait for Roche before their next fight. So, with Roche in the hands of Ramses, it might be easy enough to take a team fight here while under Gem Vision.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
So, Ramsey's very far forward here, really just getting some easy farm, finishes off that BKB, has 500 gold, but they're going to be looking to go on him here. And Ramsey sees them and backs off accordingly. So Ramses gets spotted here. He's under Gem Vision and Sentry Ward, so not sure if Ramsey had enough time to notice that Nickero did have that gem. Veil finished here on King R, so items are getting finished here for the side of Scary Faces Young. That's going to end up being trouble for Yellow Submarine, who is a little far behind here. Sitting about 7,500 net worth away. Meanwhile, the relocate does come in. Afterlife getting low. He is lassoed up. Hand of God used. He's trying to get himself out. One more hit and he will fall to Nicoril and the Bat Rider.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Now they just back up. Meanwhile, Undershock trying to get maybe a follow-up kill here, but can't find anything, blinking and balling forward.
Tower is under attack.
Silence. Behold.
It's going to be a full... No, not a full duration Roche. Almost up. Artist getting spotted here from Ramses. Maybe Ramses going to be a little aggressive here. Rocket is coming out. Shikuchi for some distance. Pops the Lincolns. Roche back up. Maybe Scary Faces Young do look for it as they start hitting on it, but everybody is here for the side of Yellow Submarine, so a call down into a Supernova might not be the worst thing in the world. The Sprout does come. Nosik doing a lot of damage. The call down on 2, but not really too effective here, and Yellow Submarines kind of below their load.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Nicoril and ILTW do back off. It's an interesting play here from Yellow Submarines. It looked like they were going to commit to it, and they didn't. Meanwhile, here comes the relocate. Aftershock is getting hit up here. Artis and Shavash are there. Meanwhile, on the back end, down goes Nicoril to Ramses. So Artis actually going to pick himself up a kill on to Aftershock. Over here, they're going to get another kill as Shavash goes down. Nicoril gets Dream Coil, but he's going to find himself getting out with the Shadow Blade. Glimpse back in is Artis, still nothing. Now Supernova comes in, not on much. Ramses does have the BKB. He's hitting away at the Supernova. Will he have enough? He's not. He's actually going to get stunned up here. And he is still under Gem Vision. Now he's trying to back away with that BKB, trying to find himself to get away. Shackle Shot comes in. That is a Lincoln Sphere that's going to get broken and nothing more. Fight under his tier 1 tower. ILTW getting really low here. Another BKB popped. It's Artis this time. Now the ball comes in. Gonna kill ILTW. Finally, Artis trying to get away. Meanwhile, Undershot goes down and Nosik of the Phoenix. Artis finally gonna fall to King R. Nosik in trouble here as he's gonna fall as well. 4 down for Yellow Submarine. That was a hell of a fight. I was losing track everywhere. And Nosik DC's from the game, and everything's gonna get paused. My doorbell rang, but I must stay. So let's take a quick look around the horn here as everything has hopefully settled down. Take a look at Aftershock. He's got himself a Hyperstone coming in. Gonna be finishing off that Mjolnir. He's sitting 126 and 126 and 3, 36 and 15. So he's got himself Phase, Drums, what will be a Mjolnir, Wand, and TP. Meanwhile, excuse me, Chen finishing up that Ags, has full Ags here, TP as well. King R has himself Veil, Urn, Arcane Boots, Dust, and a Wand. Ramses picks up double damage here, and this should be an easy Roche solo, but King R and Afterlife are going to join in here. Ramses does have that BKB Lincolns, Aqua, Treads, Gem, and a Wand, including 3,100 gold, so he'll be looking towards his next item. Drops the gem picked up by King R. They're going to take this Aegis. Ramses going to be looking for more. So Afterlife does finish off that Mjolnir. X finished on Chen, he might be looking towards Guardian Griefs here, just to finish it off, which would put him about 900 gold away. So Undershock and Aftershock are closing in on the gap of ILTW, who does have a Maelstrom, Ags, Phase Boots, Blink, and 2 TPs. Farming pretty well, but has gone a little stagnant since the big fights have happened. We're gonna push this creep wave towards mid. Weaver pauses the game here. That'll be King R disconnecting. So, Artist sitting here with a BKB, Helm of the Dominator, Phase Boots, Aqua, and TP Wand. 2,000 gold going his way. He's gonna TP just in time back to base, or into this bottom lane. Girl not gonna get spotted out for the time being. Has a TP to go back and a Shadow Blade if he wants it. No gem on either of these heroes up top.
Hold.
So, Afterlife taking these Ancients here, still farming up, as well as Undershock looking towards his next item. Meanwhile, here in the mid lane, nothing really happening. A relocate was used. That could mean that Shavash is gonna die here. Static Storm, everything used here, and Shavash gonna get really low. He's gonna fall. BKB is up by somebody. Now the lasso gets in on Undershock, who's gonna fall here. 70 seconds on the sideline. And a great kill. That's gonna stop the siege from Ramses and gang on Scary Faces Young. Jesus. How many times can I get that name wrong? Ramsey's going to continue to push this creep wave in until Undershock is back up. They do have their mid-tier 1, so it won't be a far walk. Now Ramsey's going to get shackled up here. He's getting low. Sitting real low. Does use that time-lapse. Gets earned up by King R. Now they're definitely going to back off. So, Afterlife gets a blink, still farming. Ramsey's sitting about 5,000 gold above Artis, who's now overtaken his teammate of ILTW, and Aftershock has overtaken ILTW as well.
A prize.
So Ramses is there, takes a couple hits at Artis. Artis gonna get hit up hard. Here comes the glimpse. Now the cage, not gonna be locked in it, but the relocate does come out, and they will find themselves another kill on Shavash. What looks like another kill on Shavash. He might be able to tether his way out, but it doesn't look like it. Now here comes the lasso from behind. Nicaril does come in. King R getting real low. The supernova is used. It's on the high ground. Not really that effective on the other heroes, but Artist getting real low here. Nicaril is low. Ramses and Afterlife do get stunned up in that call down. Dust is used. Ramses in a little bit of trouble here. Sentry is placed.
Dire's bottom barracks have fallen.
Meanwhile, down low, barracks are going down. Yellow Submarines do move to deal with that, and they use the glyph just to keep this tier 3 up. Shackled up is Ramses, no longer has that Aegis available.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
So Lincoln Sphere also picked up for Undershock. A little deep here. He's gonna get spotted out by the orb and dream coiled. Getting really low here. He's gonna firefly away. One more hit and oh! Afterlife can't get the sprout. Oh. Grill getting really low. The ball comes in. Not enough. One more hit. And down he goes. Undershock in the kill. The Lincolns does get popped, and blinking away is Undershock. Here comes the rocket, gonna hit. Shavash getting sprouted up here. He's all alone. One more hit and he's down. Now ILTW down under that static storm and that cage. He's gonna fall as well. That's 3 down. No buyback for the side of Yellow Submarines. And it looks all but over for them as Artist tries to make one last desperate call. BKB pop from Ramses. He's gonna bring down Artist, who does have buyback. Gonna use time lapse as well. Now he's gonna start working at these mid racks. Nobody down for the side of Scary Faces Young, and the buyback does come from Artist. But those racks will fall in the mid lane and the bottom lane. So 2 lanes of racks down. Nosik just going to get glimpsed back just like that. Artist taking a lot of damage here as Ramses is there. Dream Coil used as well, and Artist is going to find his way alive for the time being. But GG is called from ILTW. And this game going to Scary Faces Young, Ramses, Aftershock, Undershock, Chen. You will forever be Chen, and King R taking the game. So I am B-Cop casting Epicenter, casting Join Dota League, casting whatever I can. Currently not on my computer, but I'll cast as much as I can. Follow me on everything, Twitter, bcop92, whatever you want to do. It's up to you. But thanks for watching, and I will be back with more casting later.